Anyway, Celtics are the first in the Eastern Conference at 6-1, with the Heat trailing them at 6-2. The Heat's been very, very good with Jimmy Butler, who hasn't played
and surprise contributions from like players like undrafted rookie
Kendrick Nunn.
Yep, and then drafted rookie Tyler Hero.
Yeah, they've been really nice. They got some nice guards on that team.
Mm-hmm.
With and Nunn is playing. I think he's playing over Dragic right now. Which is impressive. So
probably,
yeah. He actually, I think I forget what college he went to, but he was all rookie team, all freshman team. His first year in a major conference.
He had
and then transferred to Oakland.
Well, yeah, he transferred to Oakland after he had assault allegations. So, yeah.
Yeah, but he was benched in his first year at Oakland after being
those are like players like Dragic
freshman of the year. Yeah, like very weird. Very weird. The Oakland coach, I don't know what he's thinking, but that's what happens. The Bucks are third in the conference. The Celtics beat the Bucks this week on Wednesday. Giannis still doing good for them, carrying them really. Sixers are 5-2. They're fourth. Raptors 5-2. Raptors still doing good. Pascal Siakam's looking like a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much carrying that team. Hornets are 4-4. Very surprising.
Yes, very surprising that the Hornets are really doing anything. But they're in 6.
They were
PJ Washington is doing surprisingly well.
Rookies like PJ Washington. And
Devontae Graham, I think, is doing well.
Devontae Graham, 36. Like a game or two ago. He's been playing really well for them.
Bergier obviously has done all right for the Hornets, but the Hornets coming in, I'm sure I did at least, and a lot of other people did expect that the Hornets were going to be the worst in the league.
Yeah, so did I.
Right now, they are ahead of teams like the Pacers and Pistons, who are coming in at 7-8 in the standings.
Obviously, the Pacers don't have Oladipo, though. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how they are when he returns.
And Miles Turner is
out.
Are
really regretting letting Malcolm Brogdon go, though, because he's averaging like 20 for the Bucks and for the Pacers.
Yeah.
On really good shooting.
Brogdon is doing
I don't know why they let him. I liked him so much as a Buck. He fit their system.
Yeah.
He shot 54-90.
I'm glad he left, though, because the Bucks were way too good with him.
I mean, not way too good. They didn't even the finals.
At some point, you would probably start
really
over
good.
Eric Bledsoe if they kept him. Longer term.
Look at that. He's averaging 22, 46. And almost 10 assists.
It's good numbers.
It's a great season.
And with Oladipo coming back, the assist numbers are probably going to go up. Anyways, yeah, Hawks are 9th. Trae Young's has been putting in a pretty good season besides for the last game where he scored like 9 points.
John Collins got suspended.
Right now they're losing to the Kings 63-47 at halftime. And honestly, I think things are going to go downhill for them because starting Electric Center, what's his name? Right there. They just got suspended. John Collins, their young, energetic rebounder, and who puts up 19 a game, got suspended for PEDs. So
for 25
that's going to hurt them a lot.
Yeah. Stay off the juice.
Yes.
In the Western Conference, the Lakers, are first. They're 6-1. The Mavericks are 5-2 with Kristaps.
The Mavericks are looking really nice. Although, if I'm going to be completely honest, I think the Lakers will start dying out by the end of the season because LeBron is old.
Yeah, I think that the Lakers aren't that good.
They're a good team when you look at like the roster. Like they're a good team on paper, but not really the best dynamic there for chemistry.
Yeah.
And really just
my favorite team in the West to watch this season so far has probably been the Mavericks because they played really well. Mm-hmm. And that surprising bench depth. Like they won one game, another game, their bench helped drop 61 in the game. Mm-hmm. And that's really important if you're trying to go for a long season.
Luka's been productive, dropping a lot of triple doubles.
Luka's playing like an MVP early on, and they almost won against the Lakers in that game. They could be the ones the 6-1 record as they went to OT with them.
LeBron gave Luka some compliments too after that.
Yeah, because they both dropped 30-point triple doubles. Mm-hmm. So that was a great game.
Nuggets are third at 5-2. Clippers 6-3.
Without
fourth.
Kawhi and Paul George, they're still
Kawhi's only missed like one game.
Well, yeah,
without Paul.
Yeah.
Paul George is out until like
November 12th, I think.
So he's coming back
next
soon.
Week, yeah.
Hallelujah, because my fantasy basketball team needs him. Yeah. The Clippers are basically what you expected. They're looking pretty good. The Jazz are looking nice with Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, and Rudy Gobert.
Conley, though, hasn't really been that productive.
Yeah,
hasn't been productive, really, but you would like. I'm hoping that they start to gel. I mean, they beat the 76ers. So
at the beginning of the season, he was like counterproductive. He was giving out like so many turnovers.
Yeah,
he just.
You hope he warms into the system and starts playing well with Donovan Mitchell. But yeah.
The Rockets' ball hog experiment has somehow somewhat worked out. Somewhat.
Hasn't worked out as well as it should,
to this point.
As some people predicted it would with 2 MVPs. But
yeah. They're 5-3.
They've only won against teams like the Grizzlies, the Broken Warriors, the Wizards.
They lost to the Heat.
And the Thunder. They've lost and the Pelicans. They've lost teams like the Nets, the Heat, and the Bucks. These are teams like if they're really contending, then they'd be beating, but they're not. It's just too inconsistent.
And really bad defense, very high scoring games. Like against the Wizards, it was 159 to 158
with no OT.
Without overtime, 159 points to 158
and
points
the games
to the Washington Wizards.
Overtime, that's a lot of points.
In the game, they win. In the games they win it just because they have more talented players, not because they're playing better, not because they're more skilled.
And against the Heat, 144 to 133. I mean, yes, the Heat are a good team, but still, that's outrageous. Like, defense needs to start being valued a little bit more.
Well, Russell Westbrook and James Harden haven't been remarked for their defense over the last few seasons. So
and they really they seem to get along well, but they also don't seem to play well together.
Yeah.
Like they get along well off the court, but on the court they don't really get along.
Well, they get along, they just don't play along. Yeah.
Like
you were saying.
Yes.
The Spurs are hanging around
eternally
at number
obviously
7
with Popovich. They're always
5. The biggest surprise so far might be the Suns.
Yes,
right here, 5-3.
They are the 8th seed, but they've been looking good.
Devin Booker has been looking real nice.
Even all that without DeAndre Ayton, who decided that drugs are a good thing too.
He decided, yes, juice, I do want it. Him and John Collins, you stay off the juice.
Yeah, he definitely knew what was in it, and then.
So yeah.
Timberwolves also quickly they're 4-3. The 9 seed, Trailblazers, the 10 seed at 3-5. Thunder hanging around 11 seed at 3-5, and the Grizzlies are the 12 seed.
John Morant's been playing very well.
Yeah, surprisingly, the Trailblazers at 3-5
hasn't really been bringing much production ways of winning to the Grizzlies, but John Morant has definitely been proving that he is a very worthy player in the NBA.
Yeah, Morant is looking very well.
He's averaging more than 20 already, and only 25 minutes of game per game. He's only played over 30 once. It's insane.
And we already talked about the Warriors' struggles. They're 14th in the league.
The Pelicans, Pelicans, even with Zion out, they're still only 1-6. So they're not
even with Brandon Ingram dropping 40.
Yeah, Ingram looking good.
Ingram is looking nice.
Some people expected too much out of that young group.
But yeah, you definitely need to give that group some time to gel, as they are all very young
and new,
new, except for Redick, I guess. But
he's still new.
He's not
new to the team.
Yeah, he's new to the system.